The amount of time I just spent trying to set up a green screen rather than cleaning this table behind me. It's very shameful, very shameful. But here we finally are. Hello, I am Niverful. Welcome to the channel. I do have to apologize for the grainy picture. I'm trying to figure out this webcam, but just bear with me. I'll be a tiny little person in the corner here very shortly, so it's not going to matter. This is my first ever reaction video. I plan on doing more. I also do some lifestyle content over on TikTok and Shorts here, and maybe making some vlogs in the future. If any of that sounds good to you, please feel free to subscribe. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walkie? Is that what you want to do? We did a booby boy. I love you. You're so cute. Alright. Okay, we're going. Jeez, aggressive. So I just had to take the dog for a walk because it's always when you're trying to get something done that they decide they need to eat. So, yeah. So it is spooky season. So I figured why not start it off with something seasonally appropriate. Like a lot of you, I'm sure, I was a fan of Buzzfeed Unsolved and Supernatural. So I'm definitely excited for this content. I know I'm behind and we're quite a few videos deep now, but I thought, why not start from the beginning? So here we go. The Death Tunnel of Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Ooh, spooky. Waverly Hills, that's where I want to be. Gimme, 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 gimme. Goes hunting in Waverly Hills. Yeah. Alright. Let's get this started. Enough of my buffoonery. Let's go.
We're back. Where's my tanning?
Cheer.
Please step back towards the phone, please. Oh, fuck. First time we were here, we were a little
Dropping
scared, guys. Did we do something
F-bombs.
that upset
Oh
you?
my gosh.
Slightly less scared guy.
Oh, okay. Shut it off.
I fucking hope I see a ghost.
A lot of F-bombs. We're not on Buzzfeed anymore, boys. I do like the quality though. The production value. So it seems like they've got evidence from other people who have ghost hunted at the locations, I'm assuming. So that's cool. Bringing in some audience participation. I think they did like live screenings of this as well, so that would have been really cool actually to attend one of those. But you know, I live in the UK, so that's not gonna happen for me.
We take your evidence and our tools into the field to expose the supernatural. My partner, a skeptic.
That's cool.
Myself, a believer. Both of us.
What's going on with Ryan's
This
hair?
week, our team traveled to Louisville, Kentucky to investigate Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
Spooky. Dark, dramatic music indeed, sir.
It's cold. It's as cold as it is horrifying. We're certainly painting the air with our breath right now.
And you're gonna paint those
But we
hallways
did.
with your
Feces. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh dear.
imposing.
That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit something more gory than that. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all of this kind of preamble in and just get to the spooky stuff, really, because I don't have a lot to react to right now. I'm trying to get into it, but, like, Ryan and Shane just kind of do their thing, don't they? So I'll watch. If there's anything to react to, then I'll keep it in. But if not, I'll just skip ahead.
Kissing horses, but for you, I guess it's hard to find people.
I've seen Equus.
You're right. The hospital sits on an isolated hill overlooking the Ohio River in Kentucky. It stands 5 stories tall with over
I will say,
100
I have always
different
wanted to go
rooms,
to
enough to accommodate
an
over
old abandoned hospital like
400
that in
patients.
Ghost Hunt.
Believed to be more active the higher you are in the
I
building.
love
We're
spooky
going to be
abandoned
starting
buildings.
from the ground up. We've also placed cameras and audio recorders in 2 of the more active parts of the building in hopes that we can.
I did hear them say they had a lot more equipment now. That they are using their own budget rather than Buzzfeed's. So, interested to see what sort of ghost hunting devices they have.
Activity when we're elsewhere. One on the 3rd floor said to be haunted by a ghost named
Timmy
Timmy,
Hall.
and another on the 5th floor outside room 502 said to be haunted by a nurse. The worst part of the building is undeniably the
Those
roughly
nurses.
500-foot long tunnel referred to as the body
Known for their
chute.
lurking.
I've been there before.
I hated it then. I'm probably gonna hate it.
Anything called the body
place I ever
shoot,
been
I'm
scared.
not gonna be a fan.
You've been
Nope.
scared there?
Yeah, remember?
I do
I
remember.
heard a little frog.
You know, why do I remember that so vividly? Oh, it's because you left me down there. Yeah. And finally, to end the investigation, Shane and I will each be forced to explore the entire sanatorium one at a time. Are you excited to get back out there?
I would
I've
not
been
be a
ready.
fan
I've
of
been
that.
stocking
I
up
tell
with
you
new
that much.
gear. I'm gonna catch a goddamn ghost.
You are.
I'm a bit of a
and I'm
scaredy
gonna be there
pants.
to film it.
And
A
with
free
that,
cat.
our investigation begins. Freud estimates vary, but the number of deaths at Waverly Hills Sanatorium range from about 50,000 to 65,000 individuals.
God damn. That is a lot of people to have perished.
And spoiler alert, they all probably saw this room. The amount of activity in this place is
Yeah.
evident by some of the stories we received from you, the audience. Jess Porter reported her hair being tugged. Sydney Owen saw a disembodied arm touch and move her friend in the morgue.
And that means sort of like a, not like a.
No, I don't think you quite understand. Like an arm by itself, like a floating arm. Just,
Yeah. Real muscly.
if I saw a disembodied arm push.
If that happened to me, I don't know how I would react. I feel like I would probably be scared, but then in the moment, I feel like I would completely rationalize it and just be like, no, just tired. Eyes are playing tricks. Arm? What? Where? No, not me. Not now. I have had like a couple of paranormal experiences myself. I feel like I'm in between. I want to be a Bugara because it would be great to believe and live in a world where ghosts actually exist and, you know, life was magical and there was a purpose to everything, but I'm probably more of a Shaniac because I've had experiences myself, but every time it happens to me, I'm like, nope, rational explanation for that. I'm just, you know, tired, losing my mind, inherited mental illness, you know, runs in the family. I feel like I'm much more of a realist as a person, but I think Shane says it himself, like, I would really love to live in a world where ghosts exist because that would be, it would just be really cool. I don't know. Find out one day, won't I?
Yeah, you'd scream. Of course, I'd be very scared. I'd love to see that. I want everyone to know I'm going into this series
Yeah.
with a thirst for evidence, and I hope it's quenched. I hope you quench it. I want to see these
parched.
ghoulies.
You're saying you're
Show me the ghoulies.
You're saying you're very open, but it's in a very threatening tone. So
I am open. I am receptive. What else have people seen here?
I'm glad you asked. We have more in this room than just anecdotes. Allow me to introduce our first audience investigators, Deanna and Mark Erskine.
So one of the things that I submitted was an EVP actually captured
Oh,
my
that is a very interesting office they've got there. I'm a bit jealous.
I laid down on the body rack with the EVP reporter and proceeded to ask questions for the next 10 minutes or so. It wasn't until the following day when reviewing her evidence that we discovered what seems to be the sound of a woman humming.
Look at us tools.
Gotta play my little EVP machine here.
A little ghostly tune, a little ditty, if you will.
Or if you want help.
Did you hear it? First room, baby. We're back.
The more.
I mean, that definitely does sound like somebody humming. I'm trying to think of like something that could be either naturally occurring or like an ambient sound in a hospital like that could like create that sort of noise. Maybe like wind, potentially. Could be wind. Dunno.
Work. It's a fitting place to begin.
Exactly. I remember this place.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in very few morgues in my lifetime, so yeah, this place rings a bell.
So obviously Deanna sent us an EVP of a lady humming in here.
Yeah.
See if we could get that to happen again.
Can't be hard to get a hum. Ghost guy, I mean, come on, just a hum, you don't even have to move your lips around. Just do
If you could hum a tune, can you hum Yankee Doodle Dandy for us, please?
I mean, that's probably the one song they knew back then.
take it away. Are you hearing?
It does sound very similar to the previous EVP. But that could go either way. It could mean that it's the one thing in that area causing that sort of sound over and over again, and it just happens regularly, and that's why everybody hears it. Which is more seemingly kind of almost, it does sound like it could be like a door hinge, like a big old heavy door hinge, kind of. Am I ruining it? I think I'm ruining it. Let's listen to it again. Sure, they'll repeat it.
The hair on the back of my fucking neck is standing up.
I mean, it could have well been a car outside somewhere, but it did sound like a sort of a low tone somewhere in the building.
It really does sound like a person's voice, though, doesn't it? No. In the first room that they go to, that is pretty good. This is a banger. They're starting off this series with. This is a banger. Let's see how much more they get. He is absolutely bricking it right now.
I mean, do
Bless
I need
him.
to ghost? No. Do you?
Yeah.
Shaking in
I'd
his
say
shorts.
If I were someone who believed in ghosts, I'd be a little unnerved right now. I'd probably get the little shaky knees.
My back is tingling. Could you, whoever was humming, could you hum again, please? Okay, well, I'm really glad we didn't hear anything on that one. Tell you what. Why don't we move to the spirit?
There was another.
What, really?
Yeah.
Tell you what.
I swear to God, in between you talking there.
I didn't hear it. Thank God, I didn't hear it.
Again, quite convincing, very spooky, but I keep on trying to think of like how I would react if I was in that situation, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. I wonder if they spent a lot of time like looking around. Maybe they'll say later if they like spent a lot of time looking around to see what could possibly be causing a noise like that, or you know, I would be there like opening and closing doors and stuff like that. But we'll see. I don't know.
Fucking first room in this horrible fucking building. Move to the spirit box. Maybe we'll get some.
Oh, bless him. Yeah, I feel like I would want to be more logical in that situation, but I probably would just be shitting my pants like Ryan, like, why am I here? No.
This is the perfect place to test my new spirit box.
With that, like,
amplification
ambiance
system.
of a place like
Word on
that,
the street is
yeah,
it's called
I don't
the
think you
honeycomb.
can help but
Spirit
get
box
sucked up
rapidly
into it.
scans radio signals to create white noise through which spirits can communicate, and the honeytone filters out the noise while amplifying only the voices.
Honeytone, that is very pleasing, is it not? Yes, honeytone.
So, I'm gonna fire up my device here. This
I really have to stop pausing. This is a very long
Now,
video.
Shane, my name's Ryan. This is Shane. Can you say either of our names back to us if you want to communicate?
Oh, there's a little flames.
I don't know why they didn't stop that, because I feel like that sounded like it could potentially have been Shane. Let's go back.
To us if you want to communicate.
See, I mean, it doesn't sound exactly like Shane, but a lot of the things they're like doing some pretty hefty interpretation on, if you know what I mean. For me, sounds like at least the tail ending of Shane. So, don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. I just want to believe.
Oh, there's a little flute. Nice.
A little Nintendo Wii flute right there.
That reminded me a lot of like the NES or the Super NES.
I didn't catch that. Can you say it clear,
Link to the
please?
Past, Legend of Zelda.
Laura?
Is that Laura? I'm sorry. We're gonna have to have one. Oh
Ooh.
God. We need
Screaming.
one person at a time to speak. Laura, let's start with you. Why are you still here?
Why did it get so quiet?
The power bank turned off. Oh shit.
Oh.
Fried my machine. My ghost machine.
You know what they say, ghosts do like to drain the batteries and mess with electronic stuff, so. Oh, I should probably stop drinking this massive energy drink, but seeing as it's past 6 o'clock this evening, but. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
It's fucking busted.
I'm sorry, Laura. We lost contact there. Why are you still here?
Oof, there's a lot of screaming going on there.
Laura, do you have any words of wisdom for the
That reminds me of this one time. Near where we live, there's a village. Because obviously the UK, there's a lot of history. A lot of history, if you can imagine that. But there's a village with a church where there used to be an old Anglo-Saxon monastery. And it's, I think there was like a battlefield potentially there as well. It's a really nice dog walking area now. So my husband and I went to walk our little pooch there, and I don't get it often, but sometimes you just get like this sense about a place, and it literally just felt like my ears were like the sensation of ringing, but they weren't ringing. There's that like, I don't know, almost like what it must be for people to like hear like, is it hypersonic or subsonic frequencies? You get that like buzzing feeling, but there's no sound. But anyway, it felt like screaming. I don't know. It was bizarre. Yeah, if there is such a thing as haunting, I'm pretty sure that place is real haunted like. Yeah, obviously that screaming made me think of that, but also my husband grew up around this area, and he told me that he's been there for, a couple things, the church there, and he had, when he was about 5 or 6, he fainted in that church because he felt like his ears were ringing and he felt really dizzy, which is what I felt like. So I thought that was very interesting. Anyway, let's keep watching this.
Can you tell me the name of the room we're in?
Say morgue.
That actually kind of sounded like the morgue.
See, to me, that sounded as much like morgue as it did Shane previously. I just don't know why they hadn't picked that up.
Bye. Okay, well, we're gonna go in so if there's anything... What? We're gonna go in a second here.
Sound angry.
Yeah, I don't know why you're so
Angry.
upset. Did we do something that upset you?
Angry, scared.
Jesus.
Oh, okay, shut it off. Dude.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Well, that was incredibly unsettling. I'm happy.
I like it more than the spirit box, but I gotta say they got a scary energy to them with this machine.
I don't like this room. I'm gonna say it.
The morgue?
Yeah, the morgue.
Yeah.
What's your issue with
You know what the weird thing about it was? Is I felt like bad in
Yeah,
the morgue.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But it is eerie to be in a building where probably 50% of you aren't gonna make it.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of like elderly homes, though, right?
That is very true. There's something about, I would say, energy, like the atmosphere of just going into like a hospital or an elderly home or something like that. There's just some sort of thickness to the air almost. You can like feel the air around you. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being a bit woo-woo. I do feel like I'm very sensitive to like different atmospheres of places. And tell me if you have any experiences like that. You can just sometimes go to a place and just feel like a closeness. And I'm not just talking about the air being muggy. I'm definitely rambling at the moment, so let's go back.
Talking about like imminent, like this
I
was.
mean,
Consequently, patients spent a lot of time outdoors or were placed to rest in front of open windows, even in the winter.
That doesn't seem like a very good plan for somebody who's ill, if you know what I'm saying. I know times were different then, but even back then, they knew if you got a chill, it wasn't a good thing. You were gonna catch a cold.
And it's in this room that audience investigator Braxton Rapp captured a startling piece of evidence.
We were walking around on the second floor when I got serious chills. Like, the hair was standing up on my arms. My mom and I have been
hate that
taking
feeling.
pictures the entire evening.
But also
and it
love that
wasn't until
feeling.
Later, I was showing them to my friends, and one of them was like, "Hey,
Probably why I love scary
what's
movies
that?"
and
So when
spooky
we
stuff
brightened up the
in general.
picture, I was totally freaked out with what we saw.
Is this the face of a former patient on the sun porch?
Oh, ads. Did that look like a face to you?
Here, so.
Like, am I missing something? I know that could be eyes, nose, and a mouth. But it's a person, not a jack-o'-lantern. Oh, I got some feedback from my mic. Stop that. Bam. Am I wrong? What was that face? I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. That's not a face. I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. In my humble opinion, that's not a face. That is lights reflecting. Did they see that? Did they see that face in the window? Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah. So is that through the window? I'm confused. They're pointing through the window, or no? It's through this doorway. I can't see what's out there, so I remain skeptical. It's fucking Jack Skellington out there.
That was a fucking noise.
That was a fart.
No,
Was that a
that came
fart?
from down there.
Are you fucking
Farting
kidding me? That was
ghosts.
not a fart.
That came
Gaseous.
from down there.
Gaseous specters.
I'm surprised you didn't react to that more.
I thought you farted.
No.
Maybe that's what the jack-o'-lantern face was.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh no.
Oh, thank God.
Oh god, that's gonna be embarrassing. If it was me, I would die.
We'll see if
That'd
we can
probably
use
be
our
my
tools
reaction
here.
as well.
Get Ryan.
I love a poop joke. Fart humor
Now
is
you're
the best
probably
humor.
wondering what this is now.
Ryan, tell me about the REM pod.
Wow, I'm so glad you asked.
The REM pod creates its own circular electromagnetic field and will alarm when anything penetrates that field. The more colors on the alarm, the more significant the intrusion. The REM pod also detects temperature fluctuations.
So about, ooh, getting pretty close. You have to get pretty fucking close.
The device I'm holding in my hand is an SLS cam. The SLS cam
Oh.
uses a grid of
See, these ones are interesting. They are made from Xbox cameras, the old capture system. Supposedly, it is like really high-tech motion capture that they've used on those. So it is very interesting to me when it catches another figure that's not actually there. Spooky.
infrared light to recognize human-like objects in front of it, even in complete darkness.
I could see your stick figure. It looks like it's humping the wall. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Probably
Oh.
winding down right now.
Ooh, what's going on right here? I don't see anything. I see your stick figure, but I don't see anything on the... How about one of you just come towards my voice?
I'm
And by doing
enraptured.
so, we might get some activity on the REM pod.
I do want to see if there's a
Maybe
little
be a
stick
shadow person. If it's too hard to be a corporeal
Shadow
body,
people.
just be a
Only once in my life have I seen a full-on shadow person, and it was the freakiest experience of my life. Probably rationalized with fireworks. First time I saw first and only time I saw a shadow person, I was with a friend, and we were talking, we were having like a deep discussion, and suddenly I just became hyper aware of the door frame that was in my peripheral vision there. I mean, like, it was a pretty intense conversation that we were having, so it was not like I was just kind of drifting off and even really aware of my surroundings at all. Suddenly I became just hyper aware of this doorway, and I just got like the bottom dropped out of my stomach. I couldn't bring myself to look at it because I just got like this guttural, like, heart beating, sweaty palms feeling of terror out of nowhere. And I saw this like tall, thin, black mass just come into the middle of the doorway, stand there for like a millisecond, and then shoot out back where it came from. And it was, freaky as shit. At the time, I didn't tell my friend because I was just like, my mind is just playing tricks on me, and it's kind of embarrassing to say that stuff out loud, really. But later in the night, they said they saw the same thing. Like, they walked out into the hallway. It was just standing there at the end, and it shot off. It was, like, right in front of them. So that was pretty crazy, really. Yeah. That's the time I saw a shadow person. Anyway, off track again, sorry.
His dog were found dead in the elevator shaft.
Oh,
That is also one of my fears.
That you'll fall down an elevator shaft?
Yeah, that thing where in movies and TV people, step into the elevator and they're like, well, I'll see you. Wow!
Like the elevator malfunctions, not that there's nothing in the shaft and they fall down like Wile E. Coyote.
No, you fall down like Wile E. Coyote. You walk into it, but you hold.
I too have an irrational fear like that. Stairs. I've fallen down a lot of stairs in my life. I'm a very clumsy person. My husband and I literally had to switch the sides of the bed that we slept on, because if I sleep too near a flight of stairs, I have the irrational fear that I am going to roll out of the bed in the middle of the night and somehow fall down the stairs. It's the stupidest thing ever, but I can't sleep anywhere near a set of stairs. My irrational fear, falling downstairs, stairs, anything to do with stairs. I always take stairs one step at a time and hold on to the hand railing because I am just accident prone. It's a fact of life. But also just lizard brain, irrational fear of just being pushed downstairs or chased upstairs. Anyway.
Hold there for like 2 seconds. Then you hold up a sign that says, yipes. Oops, that's how I'm gonna go. Like, I've had visions of this.
Some believe his spirit
Shame,
haunts
this
that
is
area
ridiculous.
to this day. And it's near this elevator shaft that James Ashenden
Poor man
captured
is
some truly shocking evidence.
This photo was taken around the area where the elevator shaft is. I was just snapping photos with my phone. I didn't notice it at the time, but went back afterwards and was having a look through, and this was the one that had the cleanest detail.
Is this possibly the
Man, I gotta squint. Hi. Get your opinion on this. Does this look... Oh, puppy! Does this look like a ghost figure to you?
Or a bit of light.
No, the point they've circled there.
Dubious.
That's a bit of a reach now. Bit of a reach. That's the clearest picture they could get. That's the
That's a
clearest.
professional assessment from me as well.
That's professional ghost hunters. Professional evidence.
That's a curtain, isn't it?
No, that's a doorway.
All right.
Yeah. It's an elevator shaft, I think.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
apparition of
I don't
faded
mind
man
you at
who fell
all.
down the elevator?
Just me like.
Yeah, I am recording right now. Little
See
cameo
anything?
from the husband there.
Not capturing anything. Obviously, other than the man that was
God, I'm only 17 minutes into this video. I need to stop pausing it.
found in the shaft, they also found a dog.
Yeah.
They got a little trigger object here. Come get it. It's
Come on,
right
Doc.
here.
We got a bone for you.
It's right there.
Dog love a bone. Dog love a bone. You
Dog
better
do
get
love
it,
a
dog,
bone.
otherwise I'm gonna get after it.
Does the dog understand what you're saying? Fucking no.
My name's Ryan. Could you say my name back to me?
I talk to my dog like it's a human all the time. I have full-on conversations with that dog. And I'd like to think he knows. I'd like to think he understands.
Can you tell me your name?
Can you tell us your dog's name?
Can you tell us what happened to you? How about this? Oh, Jesus. Whoa, what's going on? Is that you by the pod? Step away from it if it's you.
Step
Oh,
away
shit.
from the pod.
Okay, if that was you again, could you please step back towards the bone, please?
Mm.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Step away now? You step away now, please?
Step away from the boat.
Mm.
Okay, that's, you understand yes and no then. Can you make that turn on for yes? Did you get pushed down the shaft?
Hey, you just walk up to that thing and touch the bone. Guy,
We have another way to maybe communicate with them.
what is this other way?
We're gonna do something called the Estes method, or Estes method. Instead of using
Oh, I
a
love the
speaker
Estes
system for this
method.
spirit box, I'm gonna be the speaker. So I'm gonna put headphones on that are noise canceling, and I'm going to say
I foresee some
whatever I
hilarity
think the spirit box is
ensuing
saying. Meanwhile,
between
you're gonna
Ryan
be
and
asking
Shane.
questions that I can't hear.
Shane's
and
gonna be
you hear
shaking
a
his
response
stuff.
that's compelling, pretty good, and you don't have to get annoyed by the ch that you love so much.
I actually like this. I like this a lot. All right, it's me. I'm talking to the spirits now, and you can use my little buddy over there as a
It's Ryan.
antenna. What's your name?
Incredible.
Bit cocky. What are you doing?
Scare me.
Scare you?
Mm.
You're a ghost. You should be scaring me. Typically, how it works.
Do it.
Okay. Okay. Booga booga booga. You know, I don't know what to fucking. I'm just here to get a picture of you.
Man, they
That's
are
my
dropping a lot of
iPhone.
F-bombs.
What was the name of your dog?
We surely aren't on Buzzfeed anymore.
What was the name of your dog?
Steve.
Steve.
Dog's name was Steve.
Steve the dog.
Okay.
I have a
What
cat
did you
named
think as
Ken,
you were
so
falling
I
down
can't
the
really talk.
elevator shaft?
Ja Rule?
Odd thing to think about in your final moments, especially
Flashing
when
back
you
to the
proceeded
2000s
by
there.
A handful of decades.
Question.
Okay.
What is that?
This is an Osmo. It's a sort of like a gimbal.
Box.
Yeah, sorry, my Osmo is. What the fuck are you doing, Osmo? Don't embarrass me like this. goddammit. I'm in front of the ghosts. Any last words that you'd like to
Bit of
impart to us as
malfunction
someone
there.
who spent their final
Coincidence,
moments
possibly. Hello,
screaming
Bookie.
as they fell down a dirty old elevator shaft. Not the
You want
way
me to go
anyone
downstairs?
go.
Christ.
I'm busy.
I guess he had.
The dog wants me to go downstairs. He likes me and my husband to be in the same room so we can all snuggle together. What are you doing? Your food. He's got his bowl in the corner there, so we're gonna let him do his thing.
Get
Pushed off.
oh.
Oh,
Okay. So
pushed.
that happened to you then.
That could have been Christoph. I'm not sure if that was pushed off or Christoph. Hitler?
No, yeah. Let's stop it there. I don't think Hitler has anything to do
That's
with it.
inappropriate.
Did anything
Ghost.
actually make sense?
Sure, some of it, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I don't know what Ja Rule has to do with this. We
Yeah,
may
that
have
was
to crunch
weird.
some
It was
numbers on
pretty
that
clear
one.
too. It was a pretty clear job. What'd you think of the whole little new spirit box session?
I'll be honest, you found a way to make spirit boxes fun.
That would be a
Might
good
be,
time.
I had a good time with that one.
That's good.
That's the Ghost Files difference.
You know, that's all I want for you, to have a good time.
Oh, thank you.
And maybe not be a dick all the time. but-
Well, I want you to find good evidence.
Thank you. You hear that? He wants to believe.
I do want to believe.
Open that door for him and then shove him right through.
On our way to the next room, this happened.
This is the third floor right here.
What was that noise?
Did one of you kick that? No. That wasn't one of you? No. Do we know where it came from?
Down here.
Okay. No.
I wonder what it
That could have
was.
been. I mean, it sounded like something potentially fell on this metal grate, or it could have been like a wire or something. I'm also seeing up here, you know, I'm not just trying to debunk this. I'm just.
I mean, no, you should try and debunk it.
I'm just
Serve
saying there's a
purpose,
lot
you
of,
know?
you know, we were walking on these stairs and there is a lot
Yeah,
of
there's a
loose
lot of
wall
falling,
here,
I'll
so-
tell you what.
crumbling,
You stand right
debris.
here.
Okay.
Tell me if anything moves under.
Yeah, I mean, there's some little bits coming off, but nothing that would have made that sort of noise.
Oh my god, even being up here alone,
You don't like it, huh?
I don't like it.
Love that.
I don't like it.
God, I'm just like, my heart is like legit pounding thinking about later. I'm like, gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Part of the building will explode.
I'm the type of person that is brave in groups, but when I'm on my own, in a dark environment, I'm a big old fraidy cow. I would not like that.
is the 3rd floor, where it said that a little boy named Timmy will roll a ball back to you if you ask him. In fact, on my previous show, I actually had my own encounter with Timmy. After tossing a ball down the hallway, I heard it bounce away into the distance until slowly but surely it went silent. The ball did not come back. When I finally found it, I discovered to my horror that the ball had landed directly under my name, spray painted on the wall.
Sort of Joe Pesci like when you do that.
Yeah, when we're in the beanie.
I mean, and just so we're covering all the bases, mixed messages because it also did land on me. What did it say? 420 blazes.
And I love pot.
I love pot.
Yeah, but I mean, I do love pot. Well, here we are. Back at the scene.
That is forever going to be a slap in the face to me that after I moved away from Canada to the UK, they legalized marijuana. Just rude. Not that I was that big of a smoker, but
Evidence we've ever captured happened right here.
it's nice to have the option, you know?
Blue ball that we
And Marion Burgess came across some very interesting evidence.
We were taking pictures throughout the whole tour, and we took this photo in the sunroom. During the picture taking, we didn't really notice anything, like any noises, but
skip.
We did notice it later when we were looking at the pictures the next day.
Now that does look like a child. I'm just trying to see, because it doesn't, could be just some wear patterns matching up, but that's I'd say, besides the humming, probably the most compelling bit of evidence they showed so far. That looks like a little dude. It looks like the little gingerbread man from Shrek, just missing some legs and stuff there. Poor Timmy. Poor little Tim.
Could this little boy be Timmy?
What you got, dude?
Oh man, look it looks like there's 2 red eyes in the window.
Can you see that?
Yeah, it's just our IR lights.
It's just our
man.
IR lights though.
Pretty,
Oh my god.
pretty sick though.
All
Looks
right.
like the devil.
Here we go, Timmy. Just snapping some photos. Don't mind me.
What if he's in every single
Right, okay.
Damn.
Because I thought, the way that looked to me, I thought that was like a glass door with a frame. You know, those are the window panes. That's the frame going through. That's the room behind it. That doesn't look like the same thing at all. I'm missing something here.
We couldn't catch you on camera.
So now we gotta get the net.
Now we gotta get the ghost
The
net.
ghost
I hate that
net.
it comes to this, but I'm taking you back to Los
Lasso.
Angeles. Timmy,
Timmy?
your favorite, I wanted to say brothers, but that felt weird.
I feel like Timmy's brother.
Yeah, Timmy, your favorite older brothers are back
Oh, Tim,
to play catch again.
People really loved seeing you on the internet, Timmy, and
Oh, there's a blue ball.
that's a big one. Timmy's
Charles
doing
ghosts
some
are
big ball.
very,
You know what?
You want
especially
to use that one instead?
No, we'll use
tragic,
both
aren't
of them.
they?
Okay.
Quite
Because I'm
sad.
curious if he's like, no, I only play with the blue ball.
I mean, at a certain point, you just throw, you know.
Oh!
Sad but also creepy.
Oh shit! The tarp. Oh.
No.
The tarp slammed against that frame and scared the fuck out of me. I would love for you to toss
Yeah,
this
that would
back to me,
definitely
Timmy.
make my jump.
Remember, we're pals. Here we go.
My husband creeps up
Season
on me
premiere.
all the time and makes me jump constantly. Well, I'm always wearing headphones, so he'll like think I hear him coming and he'll brush past me and there'll just be that contact, or like I'll see him out, mostly see him out the corner of my eye and just like I will fall on screen. It's pretty embarrassing.
Here.
Let's see where the ball goes.
The deja vu. This is crazy. If this ball comes back, I'm gonna jump off that
You're done for it.
that little balcony right
And
now.
I'll watch you.
Timmy.
Timmy.
Okay, Timmy, I'm gonna toss this nice blue kickball that I know you love. It's your favorite color. I'm going full FIFA on this fucking ball here. Send it back. All right, Timmy. I'd love for you to send that back.
Can you imagine?
Go find the ball.
I would
Yeah, I
lose
think
my
you have
mind.
to. Why don't you go by yourself? Huh?
That was definitely a ball skittering.
Timmy.
Huh?
You heard that, right?
Oh, it definitely sounds like a ball skittering. could have been something falling from the ceiling as well, equally. Such a party pooper.
Who made that noise? Was that you, Timmy?
Where'd the ball go, Timmy?
Where did that ball go?
See, this is what I mean when I'm a lot more like Shane.
Here's
I'm
the
just
white
like,
ball.
I'm a bummer.
They're right next to each
I'm a
other.
downer.
Blue ball?
Oh.
If anything, now I'm really impressed that we got the ball to land.
Yeah, really nice. It looks like they're little prizes for us.
What was that noise, though?
That's pretty interesting. They're just straight in the middle of each doorway, side by
Not you,
side.
Timmy. I don't hate you. I just hate
That's
your home.
Sounds like you hate
pretty
I see a little
coincidental.
boy standing here. Woo! Thank God. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Ryan. The thing on the wall, not myself. That's not something I say in the morning. Oh, look, there's another blue ball.
Another
in here.
blue ball. Whoa, this place. Blue balls for days.
This is a blue ball paradise. Do you think we should throw the ball one more time, or do you think we're good here, Shane?
I mean,
How do I know
nothing
that's
different is
another
gonna
blue ball
happen.
and not his
Never
original
know.
blue ball? And the
Here
other
we
blue
go,
ball was a
Timmy.
different blue ball. All the blue balls. So unfortunate.
Sounds like you're
A lot of dissatisfaction.
I'm sorry if I threw that forcefully at you. And for anybody who may be in the top.
Excuse?
Just so we're clear, I'm gonna go find this ball, and I'm not talking to anybody that's on this floor. I did not throw that at you in anger.
Where'd that ball go?
There it is.
What was that noise? Oh my god, I fucking hate this.
Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Well, unfortunately, you're gonna have to, because this is your fucking
It must have been
job.
like the door slamming, maybe, if the ball hit it
I don't think
on
I'm
its
gonna
way
be
in
able
there.
to do
It's
it.
ricocheting around quite a lot.
You got it.
Later in the night, our stuffed bear device programmed to ask pre-recorded questions got this response in the Timmy Hall.
And finally, we arrived.
I feel like it would have been more compelling if it was just the dot dot. But the fact that there was more stuff afterwards, it sounded to me like it could have been like an animal or wind knocking something over, or, you know, plaster falling or something like that. If it was just the doot doot, then I would be like, oh my god, gotcha. It's a got you moment. But it is pretty interesting. Gives you something to think about.
And the highest floor of the building, believed to be the most active. Starting in room 504, this room was believed to be a kitchenette back in the day.
See, I do feel like I'm such a downer watching this, because I'm just like, oh, well, but I just love the atmosphere, all the spooky, all the creepy. It's about the whole experience for me.
It's worth mentioning that there is also another lesser-known kid ghost running around Waverly that apparently goes by the name of Bobby.
Oh, Bobby.
That's gotta suck if everyone is always asking for Timmy and you're a child. Children
Yeah.
And you're like, I want to play too. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'd be annoyed. I'm trying to put myself in Bobby's little shoes.
So you turned into an Easter Island statue?
Well, I'm just imagining if I'm walking the halls or floating or whatever they do, they treadmill it through the place.
Yeah, moonwalk.
Someone's like, Timmy's ball's this, Timmy's ball's that. I'd be like, what about my balls? You know?
Yeah, what about my balls?
Bobby's got balls.
I'm sure Bobby does.
Show us your balls, Bobby.
I figure a kitchen previously filled with snacks is as good a place as any to look for a kid's ghost. And it's here that Joanna Matkins caught something to really chew on.
On the 5th floor, while the tour guide was explaining all about notorious room 502, I was feeling something strange in room 504. So I took a series of photos from the doorway, and the next morning, I was pretty shocked to find this unexplained shape.
Could this ghostly child be Bobby or Timmy?
There's all sorts of like shapes that you could potentially see around here. This does look like a face, though. I'll allow it.
Me?
Bobby, there's a candy bar right there for you. Okay, Shane. I'm gonna take some pictures. Actually, could you take some pictures?
Halloween's
Trying to
coming up,
see-
guys. I would
Don't get too
murder
close to
for a
it.
candy bar right now.
Go to where Mark is. This is the old kitchenette.
Bobby.
Are you here?
You want them chocolate, Bobby. Everybody's talking about Timmy. Bobby.
Okay.
Bobby's the guy.
That was a little freak. If you want that candy bar, go ahead and take a bite out of it, or just get close to it. Oh.
Yum, 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 yum.
Let me grab my SLS.
Bobby loves that candy.
Bobby, I'm gonna ask you again. Can you get closer to that candy bar again? Or anybody up here. Timmy, if you want to come up here, you could also take a bite of that candy bar. Just get near it.
Don't be stealing Bobby's thunder. Bobby's doing all right.
Candy
Leave
for
Timmy out of
everybody.
this.
Candy for Bobby, candy for Timmy.
Oh, shit.
Somebody wants that candy.
You guys could Lady in the Tramp this shit.
Can you make it go all the way up to the per... You get even closer? Can you get even closer? No?
Timmy! It doesn't react to sound at all.
Hello? No.
Ah!
Bobby, once again, can you get close to that candy bar?
Looks like we're trying to catch Yogi Bear.
Yeah, that's true.
The next room is one of the more notorious in the building, as it is believed to be haunted by a woman who once served as the head nurse, who tragically ended her own life. Allegedly, the young nurse had gotten pregnant out of wedlock, and presumably, the father was not in the picture. Local legend tells that she
It
died
was
by
not good
hanging
back in the
herself
day.
from a light fixture in this room. Adding further pain to this room is another nurse.
But wouldn't killing yourself back in the day be a lot worse? Because people were very religious back then. Although I do suppose if you got enough else going on in your life, I don't know. Let's all make judgments on suicide. No, let's not make judgments on that.
Who died by suicide after spending time working in room 502. But in this case, she allegedly jumped to her death from the roof for reasons still unknown.
Brutal.
This is the place where we spent the night last time we were here.
This is exactly where we spent the night. I can't believe we slept right
He
there.
couldn't pay me money
Maybe that's why it's so eerie in here, because that was
to
such a
stay
horrible
in.
memory.
Not
Somebody
$1 million. Not necessarily just because of the scariness. I mean, if it was just me, I would not sleep in there alone. If there was another person there with me, it wouldn't be so bad. But God, that would be uncomfortable. Just being cold on the floor. Oh, I hate camping. I hate it so much. I have my reasons, but I hate camping.
A figure right here.
I had a bad experience.
I was on the 5th floor at Waverly, and we had gone into room 502. My chest felt very weird and tight in there, and a lot of my friends shared that same sensation. And we went into the room next to room 502, and I took a picture like going through the doorway out into the hall. And I didn't see until we got home, but I had captured a figure standing where the nurse had allegedly hung herself.
In that bag.
Room next to room 502 here.
He's in a figure. What is the light? These definite. Interesting. Oh, now when I see it. See, I'm looking on my monitor over here. Now that it's zoomed out, it looks a lot more like a figure. Like, this is a head. That's a torso wearing like a darker top and then pants. So that overall looks like a figure to me. Is it just because this monitor is better quality? Or is it because it's zoomed out? I don't know. I can't really see a lot on this. I think it is just the better quality of the monitor. Because I've got like a full-on actual like plug-in computer monitor up here, and then I'm just looking at a laptop over here, so maybe not the best, but
Standing where the nurse had allegedly hung herself.
that does look like a figure.
Could
now
this
that
be
I
one
see
of the
it.
nurses that tragically passed?
Now that I'm looking at the whole thing,
We're good.
that does look like a person.
Oh man, the day though when I swiped one of these and there's something there,
That'll be a good day.
I'll just crush my phone.
You wouldn't do that. You want to.
Yeah, I'd want the evidence. I'll airdrop it to you, then I'll crush my phone. We're gonna pull out a little thing called the spirit box. I'll meet you over by the doorway of 502.
Are we just doing a regular spirit box?
We're not doing a regular spirit
Oh,
box.
good.
the
You
Estes.
gotta
What if they
say,
say something
I don't care what they say. If it's funny, if it's not funny.
I'll say whatever I
you
hear.
say. I
I'll
need you
say.
to
I'll say what I hear.
not me
I feel
if
like
you're
this
going
should
to
be
take
good.
the exercise seriously.
Shane's just gonna
We're professional.
You can't
literally.
fucking nod.
Listen, we're professional ghost hunters now.
Yeah.
This series is a new leaf. I'm a changed man, and I take my job very seriously. We're here to catch some ghouls. Yeah, pop those babies on.
Whether
Let's
he is
see what I
sincere or
Alright,
not,
here we go.
Shane does seem
Like automatic.
to be much more into it in this
Amber.
series, which is nice.
can.
Playing along,
Snooker collector.
suspending
My name is Ryan.
disbelief.
You say my name back to me if you want to communicate.
Guys, crack.
Crack. There's rumors out there that you may have not actually done this to yourself. Is that true?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's not true. Ooh, I just got chills up my spine. What happened then?
Dudley.
What happened? They say you took your own life right here, but there was rumors that you might have been involved in an unwanted pregnancy and that perhaps this isn't exactly what you wanted to happen.
Beefcake.
What?
Maxine.
What actually happened
What
to you
are
right
your
here?
thoughts?
What are my thoughts? I'm trying to figure out what happened to you right here.
Tongue.
Tongue?
You.
Tongue me? Why? What?
Scandalous.
Annie.
Is that your name? Is
I
Annie
think a
your
lot
name?
of names there. Interesting.
Is there anybody else up here that isn't one of the two nurses that people often ask about?
Little boy.
Oh,
Little boy.
Timmy and Bobby.
Which little boy is up here?
Puddle.
There was a little boy caught in room 504. Somebody sent us a photo of him.
Human.
Human. Can you tell me why you're still here?
You.
Me. This is your chance.
Really? Human.
Yes, really. Yes. What happened to you? Come on, I have to leave.
Deborah.
Deborah.
Shane.
Shane.
Boys.
She knows the ghoul boys.
Okay, you have 10 seconds to say something that explains
Growth.
why you are still here.
Laser.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
I do love how he's just
5.
giving
4.
all the gusto, just
right, we're gonna leave.
screaming out whatever he hears. Absolutely.
Johnny. Millions of dollars.
Are you?
Did you get anything?
We did get some kind of cool stuff. We got also a lot of nonsense, but we did get some cool stuff.
I much prefer this method.
You look like an insane person.
It's really nice. I love this.
We should start doing this method out in the park.
It's like a bit like
Now, if
primal
you'll
scream
recall,
therapy,
activity seems to
just
ramp up the
shouting
higher
out
you go.
everything you
But
hear.
I lied, since the most horrific area in the building is actually below ground. The body chute. Why is it called the body chute?
don't like the
Sad
body
you asked.
chute.
It's called that because it would be disturbing for the rest of the patients to see the bodies of people they knew.
You got that
So,
right.
the staff at the sanatorium created a system to covertly transport the dead to the outside. That system was this 500 or so foot underground body chute.
Are they like bobsledding? Are they luging down
Oh
there?
no, they're not like tossing the body down the like
They're
a
not
slip and
just like,
slide. No, but they are pushing a gurney down, and I just realized with it being like it's such a downward trajectory, they really have to like lean
Yeah, that's
back.
what I'm imagining. There's had to be at least one instance where they just let it go and then
Or they were just like, all right, let's
body just rolling down.
like, how did he die?
Oh,
it was
Jesus.
a respiratory illness. Why are all of his bones broken?
Why does he look like he got in the ring with Rocky Balboa?
I don't know. I have no
Man, this
idea.
tuberculosis really beat the shit out of him. How does it feel to be returning to this place?
I'm not excited to go back down here. I actually never thought I'd be back here.
If I had to pick any place in my life that I wouldn't expect to be twice,
it's here.
It's the
I'm
body.
gonna take a break because I feel like I'm just spacing
And I
out at the
hear
moment.
that. Yeah, it's
Oh
real.
my god.
Oh.
I fucking hate this place. And I'm once again reminded that this was a silly decision to restart this career again.
And since every
Yeah, I
ill-fated
would
patient
not lie.
eventually
That
saw
would be
this shoot,
absolutely bricking it
no
going down a
telling
tunnel like
who
that.
we
It
may
just
see down here. There
knowing
is
the
an
history. I
infamously
mean,
sad ghost with chain.
the dog. He's always barking. He's a chihuahua. I can't help it. Bless him. Very chilly. Here. All right.
Hands and feet that howls in pain, who screams and runs from those who rush to her aid. Others have
Yeah, I think
spotted
I
a
was
ghost
saying the worst part about places like this is knowing the history and how much plays massive head games. It just fucks with your brain while you're in a place like that, especially when it's dark and echoey and just cold and creepy and just altogether rotted.
Known as the Creeper, described as a shadowy dark figure crawling along floors and walls. A ghost that some suspect might be a demon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful.
No, it's not.
I mean,
Anything
it's
that
kinda
crawls along walls and shows up in like a shadow form, that's a no from me. That was not a person at any point, you know what I'm saying? That's straight from the depths. That's not good. That's not good.
nice to be back here. First time we were here, we were a little scared guys, a little wimps.
I'm just a slightly less scared guy.
No, you found your courage.
Did I?
You're gonna find more of it down there.
Orion does seem a lot
Audience
more
investigator
brave
Anna
and
Rogers
able to
definitely
laugh
made
things off
contact
than he ever
with
has before, that's for
something
sure.
in the body shoot.
My parents were down there and they had an EMF
Nice
meter that was
hair.
lighting up like crazy. So my dad started recording while my mom started asking questions. They didn't hear anything at the time except for
It's like
some
Lulu.
loud clanging in the background. But when they played it back later, we could hear some super clear voices.
You ready for this?
I'm very ready.
Are you happy that we're here? Will you talk to us again? I would love for you to make this light up again.
It's pretty fucking good. There's actually
Yeah, that was definitely very clear. I heard the dog running up the stairs. Hello? Mommy's busy, puppy. I gotta open the door for the dog. So, how about those EVPs, huh? They were suspiciously clear, if you ask me. But that's the thing about ghost evidence. You keep on asking for something that's like blatant and obvious and very clear evidence, and then every time you get it, you're just like, really though? The first voice, creepy as that second voice though, deep. If there is a demon in that body shoot, that was it. That was definitely it.
actually another EVP clip there.
Is anyone want to talk to us? It's lighting up.
It's interesting that it's all different voices.
Can you make a noise? Can you try really hard to make a noise?
Whoever's down here, could you?
That is really creepy though. Oh, yes. Makes me want to throw up a little bit. Got a nervous tummy. But I think it would be a little bit more compelling if there was maybe just women in the group and it was like a male voice, but there was obviously women. I think there was a man with them. Possibly a man. Didn't she say there was a man? Again, if those are real, that's the freakiest shit. Legitimately scary, but yeah, it just kind of seemed like somebody whispering in the room with them. If I'm going to be honest, it was like a bit, lose a bit. Party pooper.
Please communicate with us so that we could prove our friend Anna and, myself just, aren't liars like Shane is claiming we are.
I'm not saying you're liars. I believe that Anna believes.
Kind of like indirect, as a roundabout way. You're giving us a reach around in the sense you're calling us a liar that way.
I wouldn't say I'm giving you a reach around.
Dirty.
Solely because I don't want to encourage.
My name is Ryan.
I'm Shane.
The rumors.
Can you say either of our names back to us to let us know that you would like to communicate? I have a device here that allows me to hear very well. Say anything, or give us a little tap on the shoulder.
We love you.
I don't know if I'm there yet.
I love you. If you get real deep, the echo sounds real scary. Watch this. I love you.
Oh yeah, I
love you. I love you. I love you.
As a commanding voice.
I love you. I love that.
Is someone down there? Someone down here?
We just put two like glowing eyes down there in post-production.
No, that's not what we do.
That was a test. That was a test, and you
Well, this
passed.
is what you think Anna's doing.
Test.
We're coming down if there's anything down here. So
There
strap
are
up.
some videos like ones that are all like based on like what's a show I can think of on television, like Ghost Adventures. There's a lot of like, dude, bro, oh, it just felt so weird, bro. Like all of the stuff that's based on like physical reactions and like, oh, I feel so weirded out. Like some of that stuff, like with there's like a sprinkling of it, but yeah, I don't know. I do feel like, for what it's worth, Ghost Files does rely on actual evidence that they pick up, whatever the evidence may be, but some of this stuff that they've brought in from like viewers is just a bit questionable, isn't it? But I don't know. Can I be a party pooper?
We come.
Well, my name is Ryan.
I'm Shane.
Can you say my name back?
Say my name, say my name.
Some pair of gloves. Did someone just get whacked here?
Ooh.
What?
What's he saying?
What was that? Can you say your name?
The Ovulus takes environmental readings that spirits are said to manipulate, such as temperature or electromagnetic fields, and converts them into corresponding words or phonetic sounds.
I'm not getting anything on this. Okay, let's keep going down. Do you want us to keep going down the tunnel?
Tell us via the magic radio. Give us a little
When-
robot command.
Ken. The cat is snuggling up in what's left of the green screen that I was attempting to put up earlier. She's taking full advantage of that cozy little spot there. Yeah, I was gonna say tunnels like that I actually love, like when they're like fully lit up and like warm and not like dark and dank and cold. I just love a tunnel. I love, like, I truly am like a bit of a mole person. We went away like a couple of months ago on holiday, and we went to a cave, and I just loved it. I feel so at home underground. I am a mole person.
Not a radio.
Whatever it is.
But that tunnel, knowing that there
Uses
was
environmental readings.
Okay, all right. Well, we've done it. There's a
lots of
long
dead
walk.
bodies in
We
there.
started
Now-
at the top, and now
It'll
we're
be
here.
very cozy at all.
Hello?
Can one of you use this device to communicate with me? If there's somebody here with us right now, friendly or not, show us a sign you're here.
Kill us. Kill both of us.
I would prefer that one not.
Kill
Not-
us.
maybe not that one.
Please. Kill us. Kill us.
He's a bit unhinged, isn't he, Shane?
Snap our necks. God.
Yeah, I
Both
don't-
of us in tandem just drop them like a sack of rocks.
I do not want a neck snap on camera. Should we walk back up?
What?
Well, look who decided to show up.
Boba Fett?
Just going beep bop, beep bop.
I'm sorry, we didn't catch any of that. You're gonna have to speak a lot clearer.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You know what? I'm gonna change it into a word.
Qu'est-ce que
Do
c'est?
that.
Okay.
Pas.
Oh, look!
What?
It just said leave.
Ooh.
It just said leave. Disease.
Now that's true.
Now that,
Is that
yeah.
how you died?
That's a bit compelling, isn't it? Yes. Stuff like that, like, those are randomly generated. I don't know. Yeah, again, I don't really know the science behind something like that, but that gets me a little bit. If I was there, I would be like covered in goosebumps. Oh, a bit freaked right out.
Simple yes or no here.
Can't believe Ryan's holding it together, man.
Can you tell us
Normally
your name,
he would have been like,
ma'am? Oh, we just have it set on the lady's voice.
I'm proud of them.
What'd you say?
Complete.
Complete.
What does that mean? I'm gonna
To
turn
be
this
fair,
off
it
in about 10
feels
seconds
like they've
if you
got
don't start
like
answering my questions here
a bit more of a
intelligently.
crew with them this time. Jog on.
King? No, now don't try and stroke the ego here. We do know we're the
See
kings
what I
of
was
ghost
saying
hunting.
about randomly generated words.
And now we move to the final phase of the hunt, our individual investigation of the entire
This should be
5-story
interesting.
building. Grab your diapers.
Grab your diapers.
Grab your diapers.
I'll be.
You're gonna be fine.
I'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Oops.
The diapers.
Are you gonna go in every single room?
I don't think I could poop that much.
My lips are such a weird combination of chapped and lubricated. They're chapped, but covered in lip gloss at the same time. The struggles of the chronically dehydrated. Just noticed the subtitle. I don't think I could poop that much. You'd be surprised.
That's not what I meant. Are you going to?
Oh yes.
This is honestly the one of the few places that I find the idea of investigating.
The dog. Oh, I can hear a lot of people outside. Everybody's having fun without me. Oh. All right, let's continue this.
Individually, a little unnerving. If I were you, I would not be doing well. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
I feel crazy right now. I want everyone to know.
You have 6 different devices rolling on you right now.
Yeah, I feel fucking. I'm ready.
It's time to do the solos.
Yes, it seems it is.
Well, you look great.
I gotta say, I like this rig.
Yeah, I mean, it seems
This
like
would
it's liking
definitely
you
be the part
too.
that I was
You have 6
not
different things
looking
recording on you. You
forward
have 3 microphones, 3 cameras.
I don't know how to
and,
tax if I've
one
said that.
big ugly old head.
And I have a walkie.
Well, you look great. Anyways, you know the deal. You go inside. The last 10 minutes, I'll probably tell
do
you to
love
do
how
some
these
actual
cameras
investigating
look.
over the walkie.
Okay.
And then the
They always
last
give
thing
such
you're gonna do is
interesting
you're gonna
angles.
hide that walkie.
Somewhere deep within the bowels of Waverly Hills Sanatorium for my special little friend Ryan Vergara to track down on his own.
That's right. And then once I find your walkie, that's when my time starts for my individual.
This is fun. This is fun. This is gonna be fun, Ryan.
That's one way to describe it.
All right, everybody. I'll see you later.
Bye. Don't hide it somewhere too shitty, please.
We'll see. I
It's
don't
the
know.
first time. Just don't be a dick about it.
We'll see.
I mean, it's already horrific enough.
Goodbye, Ryan.
He's gonna be a prick. He's 100% gonna be a prick.
Obviously, that's a pretty loud, scary doorway. I gotta hit up the body chute. Come on, folks.
Every bit of that building is a nightmare show, and
You know, if you told me 5-6 years ago when I was here the first time that I'd eventually be doing this by myself, I'd probably say, yeah, sure.
Dog.
Yeah, that sounds.
I might black out.
Ghosts, this is the series premiere of Ghost Files, a show dedicated to files.
Better show up.
of You. So, really, the best thing you could do is pop out of the darkness. Oh, you'll be beloved on YouTube.com.
No one wants to piss themselves on camera, especially while you're wearing a stupid helmet. It's just not a good look. I'll be mocked on the internet forever, leaving Waverly Hills pissing and crying.
Anybody hear me up there? No, I don't think we're getting any reception down here, but we are mercifully making our way to the very end of the shoot here. I expected this would be uneventful, but I think this is where we are.
Oh yeah, was it really scary down there?
I did actually hear some stuff. For a minute there, I thought you were up there, like trying to prank me. So I didn't actually react to it in the moment, but it sounded like a person walking around upstairs. But I guess not. Personal challenge to you, because It was the first thing I did. You gotta walk down that body chute. You gotta. And then find that walkie. All right, you're gonna have fun.
Are you serious? Did that actually happen upstairs? Because if that didn't happen, that's your best lie you've ever come up with.
No, it actually happened. It sounded like there was a person upstairs.
It turns out Shane wasn't lying.
Do you wanna play? Y'all wanna play a fucking game?
Did you see it? Watch again slower.
Do you wanna play?
Oh. It is interesting. There wasn't something in that. Oh. See that? That's the type of thing that's compelling, because it wasn't there, then it was there, and it continued to be there. Interesting.
Sick.
Here he goes.
Dude, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.
Yes, you are. I mean,
Be interested to see the
ready.
debrief for this
Good
one.
time. You gotta find that wonky.
I'll have to watch
And
that
if you
next.
shoot for the moon, I think you'll find what you're looking for.
If I shoot... Oh, okay. I mean, it's probably at the bottom.
Well.
What do you mean, well?
I mean, I guess the whole point is you have to find it.
You better not have hit it in, like, the ceiling or some shit like that.
No. It's
Swear to God, if
pretty
somebody
easy
did
to
that to me,
I don't want to.
I would not be happy.
I really don't want to do it. Can I just cop out? Can I just, like, not do it?
It's a series premiere, Ryan.
I don't give a shit. Everyone at home could go fuck themselves.
No, you go fuck yourself. That's what you do. So, get fucking.
Fuck.
Get fucking.
Find the walkie. Find the walkie.
I just have legitimately
Find the
just lost
walkie.
all of my attention span right now. I don't know why.
Wait.
This is a very good video.
What's the body shoot again?
I think it's just because I've been recording for so freaking long.
Where the walkie actually was.
Next time I'm gonna definitely do this earlier in the day.
It's not down there at all.
No, I know.
He's gonna walk down there and not find it.
I'm gonna go start.
No. Let him go down there.
I'm not my fear. I am stronger than my fear. Oh, it's so cold. I am not my fear. I'm stronger than my fear. Down the body chute we go. Let's go. Let's fucking go, baby.
See, again, I am very impressed. I feel like Ryan in previous series of Buzzfeed Supernatural would have done this.
Just keep swimming. I think I'm disassociating right now. What the fuck?
It really frustrates me when people use disassociate. I mean, in this case, it might be true, high stress situations, but people use the word disassociating way too much now. Like they do for gaslighting. Like, anyway, off my soapbox.
Where's this walkie?
Don't know why he was so intent on seeing the body shoot, but I think it's because he recognizes that it's something that he has to do for some personal growth. Is this Ryan calling my phone? It is.
I'm at the bottom of the body chute.
I just
I'm
know
not
what to
seeing
react
this
to this
walkie.
part.
I think you may have
It's very
misinterpreted
good.
my clue.
It's a good
Are
video.
you fucking kidding me?
I apologize. What I said was, if you shoot for the moon, you'll find what you're looking for, as in 4th floor.
You said it was in the body chute.
No, I said it's a personal challenge for you to go into the body chute.
Oh shit, now my time. Oh, god damn it. So my time is really not gonna start until I get all the way up back to the 4th floor.
I mean, we'll see. Oh, you know what? You're using me as a safety line right now. I'm not gonna let you have this sort of comfort. I'll see you later, buddy.
Well, he lied to me. Why would he talk in riddles? He knew this was gonna waste time.
'Cause it's Shane, dude.
I'm gonna kill him.
His like
He's gonna be a
mission
ghost
in
at
life
Waverly.
is to fuck with you.
I just heard one of your cranky little footsteps.
Just keep my head straight.
Oh, it's ignoring.
He does this all the time. The dude who works here, he does it all the time. He walks around by himself. He might be crazy. Aim for the moon. What does that mean?
Go for Shane.
Where is it on the 4th floor?
You should be able to find it.
Do you realize it's gonna take me forever? This place is huge.
You know, I'll make some noises on the walkie that'll help you find it.
I haven't heard.
Okay, talk soon.
I'm coming back down.
Oh, I've not been recording for like 5 minutes now, but there was nothing really that much that happened. To be honest, I don't know if I can go back. This part, I was just saying, it's really good entertainment, value. It's a great video, but I don't feel like there's a lot for me to react to at the moment because there's not like a lot of evidence. Yeah, it's mostly just Shane and Ryan doing their shtick, back and forth, antagonizing each other like bros do.
On this chair.
Ryan, we will happily call the paramedics.
They do enough entertaining on their own. They don't need me. Go watch the video. It's good.
Just find this walkie and tell us.
I do have to say, I do like this a lot more than BuzzFeed. Much better than BuzzFeed. I feel like they were a lot more sanitized on BuzzFeed.
You are in distress.
Now they're just like, they're able to be the true selves, I suppose. I find this a lot more entertaining.
Unbelievable. A little bit further,
Maybe
Ryan.
just because there's a lot more
You got
jokes in
that part
this
of the agreement, you
series.
dick.
And they're a lot more swearing.
Congratulations, darling. I'll tell you what are we at, 12 minutes now?
7.
I fucking hope I see a ghost. I'm so angry. Okay, well, you're at 12 minutes.
Yeah, I would be right there with you, Ryan. If somebody messed with me like that, I would.
I can't even feel fear. I'm so angry. All right. Who's down here? Just so you assholes know, in 6 minutes there's going to be another tall ghost joining you. I was just about to read
That's a very good joke, Ryan. Well done.
Whatever you want.
You got 9 minutes.
Why don't you call out to Timmy and ask him to wrap his tiny little hands around your throat in the darkness.
All right.
And stand facing the wall like that dude at the end of Blair Witch. It's always fun.
Timmy.
No.
I'd love it if you.
I feel like a lot of people probably have done since the game came out. Was it a couple of years ago now? A year ago? I have no concept of time since, the pandemic. But I rewatched Blair Witch. That was a good movie. It was pretty freaky. I remember seeing it. It came out when I was like 13. God, I'm old. But I think it's because it was the first ever like found footage sort of film that I ever saw. I just found it really chaotic and didn't really get the plot. But I was 13 at the time. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Good movie. Rewatch it. You'll enjoy it.
Took your little tiny ghost hands and wrapped them around my throat in the dark. I'm gonna stand against this wall so I can't see you doing it. I'll turn my light off.
See? So brave. So brave.
Feels good to be back in the game, a very daunting place. I got my steps in.
All right, nothing happened.
Just so you know, I'm coming back down now.
Go up to the 5th floor. I want you to just go into that 502 room. Then you can come back down.
I'm gonna do that.
But I want you to know that you broke the rules here.
Anyway.
I'm going to kill you. All right, I'm on the 5th floor.
Can you grab that candy bar and bring
Just
that down
the
as proof?
click.
Gross. Oh, no, the
Comedic
rage
genius.
is starting to subside and now the fear's coming back. Ooh, my eyes are starting to play tricks on me. I thought I saw somebody right there, but I could have stayed to find out. Peace out, bitch.
This series is about challenging.
That's the worst feeling.
I'm challenging myself to want ghost evidence.
Oh,
I don't know if it's because my eyesight is just getting worse and worse. I think it's probably because I'm getting older. Some medication I'm on possibly causes eye issues as well. But I see things all the time just out of the corner of my eye. I think it's just my brain not processing things because I'm always just like super tired. But it's the worst feeling when you're like suddenly see somebody standing out of the corner of your eye and your stomach just drops and you're like, and there's nothing there and you feel like an asshole.
Oh, at exactly the right time. In a weird way, Shane actually did me a big favor. He gave me an enemy.
And I'm challenging him to be the bravest ghost hunter who ever lived. He already is. We know this, but we really got to scare the hell out of him.
Evil.
How'd you do? I'm gonna murder you.
Just the look at his face.
You know exactly what I'm talking
God.
about. What do you mean? I gave you all the clues. There. Let's just go home. Let's go home.
Oh, God.
Damn, it's good to be a ghost hunter.
For more than 100 years, pain has echoed through time within the walls of Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Did we actually capture humming in the morgue? And could this actually be a figure behind Shane?
I think that, for me, was the most compelling of all the evidence. Most compelling of all the evidence captured in this episode. That possible figure. I'm interested to see in the, what do they call it, debrief, if they give like a clearer picture of what that is, because I can't be bothered to go back and enhance it myself at the moment. I'm going to be very honest, but yeah, very much looking forward to the debrief on this one, because there does seem to be quite a lot of evidence they got.
Our job as investigators is to collect and present questions,
That says sweet.
possibilities. Interpretation
Definitely reminds me of Ghostbusters.
solely belongs with you. But for our part, Waverly Hills Sanatorium can now be locked away in the ghost files.
I definitely like the stylistic direction they've taken on this one. That's just an advertisement for their merch. Yes. So that was great. That did not disappoint. Like I said earlier, I definitely enjoyed that a lot more than their BuzzFeed stuff. I think they can probably just be a lot more authentically themselves, and they just seem to have like a really good time while they're doing it. So some of their stuff, evidence-wise, I think it is definitely very interesting that they bring in evidence from people who've ghost hunted there before. I wasn't really convinced by a lot of it. Some of those pictures, the Tibby picture, that was good, and the figure of the possible nurse in 502. Was it 502, 504? This series, they've done a really good job. Like, production value is actually way better than BuzzFeed. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the series. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. I'm gonna try and cut it down a lot. I hope I was able to make it entertaining and add some interesting anecdotes of my own in there. But any ghosty ghouly stories you have of your own, I would love to hear them. I just find it all very fascinating. But yeah, let me know what you thought down below. Comments, whether you liked it, disliked it. Subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have a lovely spooky October Halloween season. And have a lovely day, evening, night, wherever you are. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.